happy to see you guys. Where are you at right now?
We are on the Big Island in Hawaii.
How dare you?
And first time. We've been to Hawaii many times, but first time on the Big Island. It's beautiful. We went yesterday. We went to one of the volcanoes, did a little bit of hiking. The resort we're staying at is like gorgeous. It's like waterfalls everywhere and like pools and a lagoon. And
we'll just do the quick obligatory. Yeah.
That's the view from our lanai.
Yeah.
I clearly got a little too much sun.
Let's freaking go. You have been in the sun, Becca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize how strong the UV index was. And I'm here for a work conference, and there was like a mid-morning break, and I just went outside and sat and like read on a Chase lounge for a half hour, and I didn't realize that the UV index is already like really strong for the day. So
this is where you go for your work conferences,
right? I get reimbursed for part of it. Like,
let's freaking go.
Yeah. This is actually the 5th or 6th time I've come for work to different Hawaiian islands. Like we were in Oahu for a conference last year and Maui the years before that.
Now you're bragging.
We're very
also, can we talk about how like you guys are making time for Bezier while on, I'm calling this vacation. You just said it's a work trip, but it feels like vacation to me.
It feels like vacation. And then next week we're going to be on Oahu without work. So it is truly a vacation.
Also, I know like our views are still like really small for our podcast so far, but already somebody today was like, I saw the episode, I saw one of your episodes and it made me think it was really cool. And so I wanted to get a pair of pants.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she was on the fence about AI and all the things. And then she felt like she got to meet you guys and me, and she knows me, but it made her change her mind about like the whole AI.
Was this the one like AI hell no person or
no so that was an actor that was definitely, I was not expecting that because she was so excited. She was like, oh my gosh, I would love to support, I'll give you feedback, Salisha, all these things. And then she looked at it and she was like, AI. And I get it. Like as an actor, we're starting to be asked a lot to be signing waivers like, can AI use your likeness and all these things, and you're not going to get paid after this thing, but your likeness will live on. And I'm in the voiceover industry and I'm starting to see that a lot, and it's kind of like it's a freaky thing. With that said, this is a little bit different, like, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, we're not using the likeness for anything. Yeah, we just like capture a shape, like that carnival barker, guess your weight. Just a lot more sophisticated.
Yeah, and we don't even see the photos. Like I can't see the photos. It's done. Like once we get the measurements, it's done.
Yeah.
Right.
With that said, I definitely feel like I don't want to argue with anybody when it comes to their lines in the sand for AI. It's one of those things to me that feels like a personal journey.
Yeah.
What do you think?
For sure. As someone who's like also skeptical, like afraid of, like I have not embraced AI the way that Cedric has. And I actually hadn't used any of the different AI engines. What are they called?
Agents.
Models, agents, whatever.
Yeah. Outside of the nanny translator.
That's what I was going to say, as I did not use it at all until it was like, okay, I need to be able to communicate with our nanny who speaks Mandarin, and I'm learning Mandarin, but like still very early on in that journey. And Google Translate is not giving me what I want as far as like how people actually speak. And not only that, the Google Translate is giving on like the return end, putting something in English to translate for her to read in Mandarin. Like I can't read Mandarin, so then I'm not learning. And like it's better for me to practice speaking and like learning what individual words, like how the breakdown is. And so Cedric built the Zavi Nanny translator initially in ChatGPT and now in Claude. And like I use that quite a bit, but that's kind of it. And I even when I started using that, I was very much only using it to translate. Like, this is what I want to say to my nanny. Translate it so I know how to say it. And then more recently, because I'm trying to be more consistent about doing lessons, more recently, I've actually been asking it like Chinese grammar questions, like when should I use this word versus this word? Like, are they interchangeable? Like, what's the nuance there? And it's been helpful that way, but that's like only in the last like month or two that I'm using it for anything beyond like a strict translator.
That's real. I use it a lot for strategy. I'm like, it is so great. Like I've always wanted a soundboard of like a
Yeah.
person really to bounce ideas off of, and ChatGPT be like, how about this, girl? How about this? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you both a question about, and it doesn't have to be about AI, or it can be, has there ever been anything in your lives where you were very skeptical about it? It was a hard no at one point. You were very uncomfortable, and then you tried it, and now today you love it. Is there anything
Oh,
that
that's
comes to
me.
mind?
That's me. In your world, that's me.
You are the thing.
I was a hard no and skeptical.
You were a hard no for different reasons. But you were a hard no because I thought you were off limits.
Ah, okay.
And
Yeah.
so
So we talk about principles and values.
yeah, I thought you were gonna say that like you had an example from me, which is like cats. Like you were like hard no on cats, and
Yeah.
now he's like total cat lover. He like did the allergy shots, like 3 shots every other day for like months.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
administered them.
I did administer them.
Yeah.
But pretty much that's because I had a cat when we met, and like there was no option of like having my cat go live with my mom or anything. Like that wasn't an option. It was like if Cedric is not on board with cats, like we're not gonna live together. Like I don't know how that would have looked because we didn't have to really navigate that.
Yeah.
But like Cedric was like, I don't like cats, I'm not a cat person, I'm allergic to cats. And now he's like total cat person.
Wow.
And kind of
That's-
coffee too. That's another one. He didn't
Oh, yeah.
drink coffee, and now
Coffee.
he's
But,
like,
and then we got the, we got a nice coffee machine, and then now I make sure it gets good use.
he drinks more coffee than I do at this point.
Yeah.
That is, it's just something to think about. Like, can people's minds change about things? And what does it take for someone's mind to change? And how long or or fast can something, because I know how I have felt about, AI specifically. And obviously now here we are neck
Yeah.
deep in this. I'm like, you guys, AI is the future.
Yeah. But I come back to the, what, leggings in the US, leggings is a big market. We don't need everyone.
Correct.
Yeah. If a person's like hesitant, we don't have to like spend all our time trying to
No.
convince that one person that that we have the solution.
But
Yeah.
like also I feel like AI is different than, I mean, I guess that every like for a lot of new technology, there's people who are like reluctant at first, but
Yeah.
AI feels different. It feels like there's more, there are more layers of like morality and humanity and complexity. Like I think some people maybe at the beginning didn't want a smartphone. They were like, I'm happy with my little flip phone. And there are people who still
Yeah.
like that, which is fine. But then I think most people weren't like worried that the phones were gonna like a smartphone was gonna like come for their job, or like I think AI is a lot more complex.
I would have to agree with that. I think it's a lot like, and I think we've talked about this briefly before. What was that bomb thing that like the person got the Nobel Peace Prize for, but also it was like the bomb that like killed a lot of people, but it can be used for good, but it like could also be used for bad. What was
Well, it's
that?
Like fusion.
Well, no, I think you're thinking of Nobel himself. Alfred Nobel created TNT, if I remember correctly.
She's in like the
Yeah.
the Manhattan Project, because didn't those physicists get
Yeah. So Alfred Nobel, I think, created dynamite, and then later, decided to create the prize itself to spur science and peace. And then it covers everything except for mathematics, which it's a odd piece of trivia because his
Right.
wife cheated on him with a mathematician, and so that's why the equivalent is the Fields Medal.
Hey,
Okay, sorry.
didn't know that.
Sorry.
That's so big.
Yes. Yeah. So
Me
yeah,
and Becca were like,
Yeah.
okay.
But no, I meant like nuclear
That's
fission
right.
gave us the atomic bomb, but it also gave us nuclear power.
Exactly. So you've got this really powerful tool that is neutral. It's powerful, but it's neutral, and it can be used for good or it can be used for bad. And maybe that is subjective. And it's kind of what we as a group project, like humanity, choose, like kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
right? A little bit.
But there are a lot of different aspects of AI that it's like you have the large language models, you have like vision, like understanding what's in a picture. Yeah, is there a cat in this photo or not?
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
some of our stuff that can you see a person in this photo and what can you draw an outline around their body or do you have an idea of what this person looks like? And so can we extract their structure and their shape from a photo? That's
I
that's what we're using.
I had the opportunity to look at two people's process while doing their photo
Yeah,
moment, like going through the whole process, which is really helpful because I know how it is from my end, but it's nice to see like what is happening on the other end. And oh my goodness, my mom was so nervous to do it. She's like, I don't want anybody to see my body. I need to lose some weight, all of these things. I'm like, no one is going to see it except for me looking over your shoulder right now. Like,
hmm
when it goes into like having to comfort her about that was interesting. And then she's like, is it going to ask for my credit card? Which it didn't
no, yeah. For
for
as I said, first,
at this stage.
yeah, because I think the initial insight was that you can get people to give you their time, or you can ask people to give you their money, but asking for both at once, I think, is a huge leap of faith.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any updates? It's okay if you do or don't. I know you're like in Hawaii right
Yeah,
now. Do you have any
yeah.
updates on your end?
Well, you have a dashboard now.
Love it. I
Yeah,
love it. Every time a sale comes through, I know it's $0, but every time a sale comes through, I'm like, who is
yeah,
it? Where are they
yeah,
located?
yeah. And then I'm
It's
working on building the next batch of 12. That's my project for today and tomorrow.
Well,
awesome.
and he stayed up like pretty much all night the day before, like the day before we left, to get all the ones that we had gotten shipped. So everything got
Yeah,
shipped out.
Awesome.
yeah,
It's we're I feel like we're finding a groove and I love the way it's set up now. Like there was an energetic block that I had and it was like, okay, well, if I tell people about this, is it going to come in a form that Cedric doesn't like? Like I was making up, I don't know if I was making up excuses or if it was actually going to be inconvenient for you, but whatever it was, the way it's like going now, it's so easy to like send a message, talk to somebody in person, send the link, it goes straight to you as soon as they
yeah,
do it. I get the notification. I know at some point I'm gonna want like a dash, or maybe we add this to the dashboard of who got the feedback questionnaire and who filled it out. Because we
yeah,
haven't created that yet. That has not.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
I'm
we got to build that out because I think right now we send one, and Finker said it has. Our friend Deborah Finker said it has errors.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a Doran mail or something like that. I don't know. I have to look at who something got wired into Shopify. I haven't had time to investigate. So we do send a follow-up afterwards.
okay. As of right now, that's happening.
Yeah, so that right now that's happening. That was was it Christina set that up for us. And then I think we have to tweak it a little bit.
Do I need to call her or is it something that
Not yet.
we can?
No, I think
Okay.
we'll take a look at what we want to change on that first.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
And then I have an update for you guys, which is our podcast is going to start to slowly look a little bit more polished, which
Yay.
I'm really excited about. I'm like, nothing big, but it's going to start to look like it has some sense. And so once we get some pod art, don't even get me started. That was supposed to be done 4 days ago, but the person kept. I'm like hiring an artist, and they keep asking for more time. But I'll shoot it to you, and we'll use it for now until you. And if you hate it, I'll get it updated. That's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just gonna get things made, and if you love it, we'll keep it, and if you don't love it, I'll update it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It works.
That's called odd art.
Pod.
Oh,
Like pod.
pod
Pod.
art. Pod art. I was like, I have never heard of odd art.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
new.
we've
I'm
been.
new to the world of podcasting.
Yeah.
I
But
need to
here
talk
you
to
are.
Andrew.
Here
Yeah.
you are, Becca. Like
Here I
here you
am.
are.
Yeah.
So, because right now we've just really been playing around on YouTube, but we want it to eventually be like on a podcast proper, like with an RSS feed, easily shareable, and then we're going to start to have clips coming out for every episode. So,
Right.
Okay, cool.
And I did want to keep this episode short because I know you guys are in Hawaii right now.
Yeah.
But it's a good update. Is there anything else on the docket that you guys wanted to discuss for like Bezier?
No, I think we have your pair. Your pair is coming in this batch, finally.
Uh,
And
but you
then,
want me to come
yeah.
to New York to get them.
Hers was
Yeah, I accidentally held both of your. I get 2 orders in the system, and I held both of them accidentally. And then, yeah, they'll get made in this batch, and hopefully, I'll get them in first week of April when we see you.
I get both.
We're doing one because I think it's pretty much the same thing. I think you uploaded the same photos to the new system.
wait, was it like the 2 tweaks in mine?
No, it's not that it's the 2 tweaks, and then yours will do the Diana change for butt lift next round.
Okay.
I ran out of space.
I told Cedric anytime he makes any change to like the algo, I want a new pair because I feel like
Yeah,
so you can't quality control for leggings if you're not wearing them and like
Yeah.
Exactly.
seeing how they fit, how they function. Like
Exactly.
it's not just
And
like
I'm
looking and
over
making
here
sure
like
that
I am talking about Bezier every day, but I need like my Bezier
You need your
pants on
pairs.
my butt. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like a cheating whore when I wear Lulu now. Or when I
Ah,
wear like a different brand, I'm like, how can I talk about Bezier when I'm wearing XYZ? I'm not even gonna say their names. Like, do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, I should be like wearing Bezier all the time, especially since I like them better than my other brands. Why am I whispering?
Yeah.
it's a big secret. Salisha, don't feel bad. Right now, I'm literally wearing like Lulu underwear, even Lulu underwear right now.
Underwear?
Yeah. And I don't have that many pairs of their underwear, but I happen to be wearing one of their pairs today. So
Yeah.
don't feel bad. Like I told this to Cedric early on. I was like, if this thing blows up, like we only have leggings, it's gonna feel weird to wear like a different brand's like sports bras and tops.
Yeah,
But
we'll get to that.
maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
You know my opinion on that. If we can bring someone in-house to help design, then
Yeah. We'll do that.
because I don't want no like boring tank tops.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is cool. And honestly, you guys, that's what I'm waiting for. Like, I'm like, so I've already like skipped forward all the years into the future. I'm like, okay, we perfected the pants. Okay, where's my bodysuit? I need the bra. Look at these saggy post baby titties. Like, I need them like up. Like, I need them up. I need a workout bra. I need all the things. So,
Yeah.
and people are asking me about them anyway. And so I do want to say that even though I did have that one friend who was like, hey, I don't do the AI thing, most of my actor friends think this is so cool. And
Yeah.
it feels good. It's easy to talk about. I'm a very easily discouraged person. And after getting that like first real no from a friend, even though it was a very kind,
Yeah.
soft no, it's easy for me to be like, oh, like to make excuses going forward to each person. Like, I know you might have a thing with AI. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. And it's just something that I actually believe in and can stand behind. And so far, it's just been such positive feedback. And I've also sent it to some very critical people. And they're
Yeah.
like,
Right.
this is kind of cool. I'm like,
actually, our friend that's the biggest critic, who like literally had basically nothing positive to say about her first pair, loves her most recent pair. And I was like, okay,
really?
if we got positive feedback from her,
Yeah, the first one I sent it to you, it was like, yeah, it's like the length. It's like,
I
yeah.
don't think we would ever get positive feedback from her. And she's like a nice person. She's just like, she's honest. She's a little bit blunt, you know, and she just, it
Yeah.
took until this pair, but she was like, I love them. Like, I think all caps, I love
Great.
them. And I was like,
Great.
whoa.
Yeah.
Great. And I don't know exactly what happens with the algorithm with like the big span of body types, or you know, I'm not sure. I
Well,
just
we're
like
about to find out.
we're about to find out, Cedric, because I've been asking my friends with some very different body types, very different. Like we've got my very snatched, they sleep in the splits friends, and then we've got my friends who they are very like big bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then also I know you said the algorithm might not be ready for pregnant women yet, but a couple friends, I didn't know they were pregnant. And now,
Yeah.
so we're gonna
We'll
find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah,
I-
I don't think that there isn't a knob yet in MHR and the Momentum Human Rig for that, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, the material fabric might be stretchy enough. I wore non-maternity leggings pretty much my whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
You
It
did?
just like the waistband would like fall down. Other than I have like one pair of like ultra high rise, and that's the only one that can stay up over the bump. But I also tend to have a lot of like Align, like pretty stretchy fabric. And ours is a more supportive than Align, but it's still fairly
Yeah.
stretchy.
But we'll see.
So yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
It'll either fit or don't.
Either and yes, I'm like telling everybody I need real feedback, which is
Yeah.
so great when people were like, I have to put in the password. What's the password? I'm like, what password? What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize we were getting orders from the old site, and I was like, so I password protected it, and I didn't realize that would block the new site also.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
fixed it so fast. He fixed it, Becca, he fixed it so fast. Like
Oh
two
yeah, and
people
I
at
was
the
on the
same time.
elliptical.
he does this all the time for his hedge fund client. Like something will come up and he'll just be like, fix it in like 3 minutes. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the question becomes like, if you can fix all this stuff in like 3 minutes, why are you working all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair. But I can
Is
attest
it,
he is working all the time.
I mean, he's literally on this call in Hawaii, as are you.
Yeah, he's been up since like 4
Or
this morning.
yeah, I managed to crash my laptop computer that was in our closet.
At home in New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah, I decided not to bring the I have a MacBook Neo and this iPad that we're on right now. It's the new like $599 MacBook. I was like really impressed with it. And so I'm remoted into my bigger MacBook Pro that's at home.
There's a $599 MacBook.
Yeah, it's a new $599, and for students it starts at $499. Yeah.
It's a MacBook or the iPad?
No, it's a MacBook. It's an actual Mac computer.
It's different than my MacBook that they didn't make anymore.
But I mean, USB Air. It's
Yeah.
the same size as yours, and it's up about the same weight, but it's up half the price. It's made with
Why?
it's made with the same chip that goes into the iPhone 16 Pro. So they're using an iPhone chip in the new Macs. So that's how they cut the cost that way. It's easy to repair. And then I thought it'd be fun to try on the Strip because like the way I have things set up now, I can be on my phone, I can be on my iPad, I can be on the Mac, and I can just switch all three, and I see the exact same stuff on the other end.
Becca, you married a tech nerd.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
A tech nerd and like a theater nerd too. Like too.
A theater nerd.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope you
Yeah,
start
Zavi has
seeing
no
names
chance.
that you recognize come in, Cedric and Becca. I hope I
Yeah.
hope when you see the Shopify, I hope you're like, wait a minute. I love that
Wait.
person.
No, did I ever tell you that I took my mom to the World Series the year before last, and Leslie Odom Jr. did the national anthem, and I think, and like we're like both big Yankees fans, but like I think I cheered louder for him than for like anything else in
The
the game.
game.
And then the 7th inning stretch, Aaron Tveit sang, and like no one, I was like going wild, and everyone around me was like, "What is wrong with this person?"
Wait, really? They didn't know who that was?
No, I think the Yankees, they're the Venn diagram of like the hardcore Yankees fans and the hardcore Broadway fans, like
Okay,
there's some overlap,
fair.
but it's not huge.
I mean, playing New York at every game. I think half the fans still think Frank's alive.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Night.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great.
Right.
Let me see. Working was there anything? Okay, no, I think that
Yeah.
covered everything. Let me know
Sure,
when
so
you want
the
to
one thing, yeah, we'll find sometime next week, maybe Thursday, Friday again. We'll message, and then yeah, hit us up if we don't message by Tuesday. And then one thing we got to unify the spreadsheet and the dashboard now that you have access. So we need to figure out how to make that happen.
Oh,
Yeah, so if you share the spreadsheet back with me, so if it's in Google Sheets on.
I can share with you, but I would need to change a few things. Here's
Okay.
why. Hear me out. Don't freak out. I have it in Airtable, but I've written people down by weird names. So,
That's fine.
so like I know their names, but in my mind, this is Allie Improv because that's what I have her in my phone
Yeah.
since we met in the 9th grade. And so instead of it saying Allison Puente, it says Allie Improv or Elena New Girl instead of like, because she was the new girl when I
Yeah.
first met
That's
her.
fair. He's
Yeah.
he's in my phone as Sparkles.
Yeah.
So that's his nickname. He got it when we
Yeah.
met in Bali. He was christened Sparkles, and that's because ever since.
And it sticks.
And it's
Yeah,
So-
it sticks.
So you'll have to tell me how to like change the spreadsheet.
Oh, we don't have to. Okay, then we don't really. If the spreadsheet's just for your tracking, then that's fine. We don't need access.
But I can also give you access to it, which
Yeah.
is easy to do. And also one of the recent orders that came in is an author of a book that I started my book club from her book. I went to like a dinner party and I met her, and her book is being turned into a movie with like
Oh, wow.
Emma.
easy.
Yes, and I saw her order come in. I was like, cool,
Okay.
cool. So I'm feeling good on this end, and I'm feeling really inspired, and it's like getting easier and easier to spread the word. Even it's like one person at a time, but it's like we're getting somewhere, it feels like.
All
So
right.
I'll talk to you guys next week, and whether it's a podcast proper or a production meeting, production like an actual
Yeah.
like Bezier meeting, if we need to do that, you just let me know, and enjoy Hawaii.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I love you guys.
We love you too.